Hey folks, it's probably been a couple of years now since I was awash, or maybe just a year and a half. I was awash with Smiger ukuleles, remember that? And in that mix, somewhere along the line, I may have had one of these, a Deviser ukulele. These are really nice gig bags. Fantastic cloth, grey, lined bag, padded, really nice. So I picked up one of these Deviser ukes. There it is, beautiful gloss, curly koa, very nicely figured. Definitely acacia, not Hawaiian koa. These probably, I would imagine these list in dollars 180, 189, maybe even 199, it's 179, somewhere around there. And this thing is absolutely identical to one of those Smigers that I have. Even the star inlays, the wood looks very similar. I don't have any anymore, but I just recognize this with the brass, which is really interesting. But this is not a Smiger, it's a Deviser. And both Smiger and Deviser are AliExpress brands. You can buy them wholesale prices from China. So I'm suspecting, they do the wood labels as well, just like Smiger do. I'm suspecting that these two brands are made in the same warehouse by the same folks, because this looks identical. There may be some fitting tweak. I believe when I got these before with a different brand, they came with brass and you could get them in black, and I tried to get them in black. They couldn't change them for some reason, so I remember it being brass. But yeah, these are two of the nicer ukulele manufacturers that I've found that go through the AliExpress system. They're not cheap, but they're not really expensive either. If you went to a music store here in the US or in the UK and you saw this on a wall, you'd probably pay at least 170, 180, 200 for it, the gig bag. You can get these for cheaper than that, obviously, through AliExpress and probably other vendors as well. I'm sure they have a little bit of a presence on eBay. I think they have one or two models each on Amazon, but they don't seem to concentrate on the US market that much, so you don't see too many of them. I think this is a much popular brand in Asia, possibly Europe, but definitely Asia. Very nice woods, nice gloss finish, good parts, aquila string, bone nut and saddle. It looks like an ebony board on this. The tuners are very standard, but they hold, and once the strings stretch out, it's a nice ukulele. Nice chimey, articulate ring that you expect from Koa, and the tops are solid and the back and sides are laminate, which is fairly standard. Not quite the depth and warmth of the spruce / cedar models that I've demoed in the last couple of months, but if you're looking for a nice solid Koa top with great figure in the wood, and you're not a snob and you're not expecting Hawaiian koa for this price, these are a great option, and these float around eBay and Amazon in the 1s and 2s, so you can pick them up, and I don't think there's much difference between some of the brands. I think they tend to be made in the same place and then just stamped according to brand name. The only Hawaiian koa ukulele that I've seen anywhere near $200 was that Cordoba, what was it, 28T that I sold about a month ago. I did a video on it, and that was unbelievable. I couldn't believe I picked that up under 200. I mean, it's just insane. Every other Hawaiian koa all solid ukulele that I've ever run into, and they're getting more rare, is 5 to 1,000 plus, easy. There's nothing in this price range, so whenever you see a ukulele in the 1 to 200 to 250 range, and you see this nice koa, it's almost always going to be acacia koa, Asian koa. And it's surprising how many people ask, you know, even at this price range, is it all solid? Is it Hawaiian? Well, no, not unless you want to give me another 500. But anyway, these are really nice ukes. They're well made. They're well spec'd. They come with Aquila strings, real, genuine, with the authentic tag on them. Nice marquetry on it. Different kind of binding on these. Looks different from other companies doing this kind of uke. High gloss, but it is a nice articulate sound. Not to be compared to spruce or cedar. It doesn't quite have that warmth, but probably cuts through the mix better. So if you're recording on something like this, you know, with the pronounced mids and the articulate treble range of this wood, you know, it's good for playing in ensembles and things like that, because it jumps out of the mix a bit more. I love dark ukes, but I have to say, sometimes when you record with them, they sort of disappear, and then you reach for a hardwood uke and you replay it and re-record it, and you're like, okay, there it is, there's the uke. So there's lots of good different reasons for having perhaps 2 or 3 ukes in different woods and compositions to give you slightly different sounds. So if you're looking for a nice gloss koa, there you go. This is a Deviser, and it's an WDDS 24, 24 being 24 inches for concert size. I'm sure they make this in a tenor and a soprano as well. Okay folks, another lovely little uke. See you next time.